say in a few words, as Omar says, I'm actually working in a VC fund specialized in health and more particularly in biotech. So let me explain you a little bit more about biotech. So for several years, biotechs and startups have become a pool of innovative drugs that can be taken over by big pharma. For example, in France, with more than 2,000 products, mainly in oncologies, infectious disease, and central nervous system disease, which are currently the most profitable market segments. Also, we have all seen in the health crisis, and as Mathurin explained a few minutes before, we have been going through, and during the race to the vaccine by big pharma, the biotechnology will have a big role to play during the COVID-19 pandemic and the new vaccines. So one of the characteristics of the biotech sector is the long periods of research that precedes any marketing and commercialization of products. Long years with no revenues, with less to significant operating costs and research costs. In fact, 60% of the biotech's expenses are devoted to the research and development, and it would take about 10 to 15 years to develop a molecule with a total cost about 300 million until its market. So this innovative biotech companies are not in the business of bringing drug candidates to the market, nor of the commercialization them, but of bringing the molecule to the preclinical trials or even the doors of the clinical trials. Startups and biotech cannot diversify their risks over a large number of projects, and their sustainability depends on the ability to obtain financing to complete all the stage of development. That's why they turn to VC funds where exactly I'm working. So of course, we invest as the risk decrease with the arrival of a new product in clinical phase. So innovative companies turn to private venture capital fund to have new funds and to reach their goal. So to be able, there are a new technique, if I can say it, with the biotech. So to be able to diversify and continue their growth, many biotechs are developing as a platform, so they can diversify into different therapeutics area and therefore allow collaboration with big pharma. So thanks to this collaboration, they have remuneration based on milestones achieved, and many biotechs are already generating revenues even before one of their molecules reaches the market. So as you have understood, I will be happy to talk about it in more details. So the place of the biotechs in the international medical ecosystem and in the research for new innovative treatment is preponderant. So for me, the biotech company are the number one, are the pillar to the future innovation of tomorrow. So I hope I'm on time, and thank you for your attention, and do not hesitate. It will be a pleasure to answer questions.